Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to some late night Hypermine Vanilla. And oh yeah, we're on top of our little mountain here. That's the entranceway. And today we're going to get started on the next step in our project, which is the observatory up at the top of the mountain. So I've already taken away a couple of layers of dirt here at the top, and I've started to clear away all the trees and whatnot. We'll probably clear away a couple more layers of dirt, I think. Yeah, we'll probably do that. But I'm not going to start on the observatory itself today. We actually need to work on a way to get up here first. So, got our cobble here. Just going to go. And I was thinking that what we'll do is we'll use a perennial server favorite and long-term server advocates will probably know exactly what that is. That should be fine. I went with this design for this because I wanted at least this to look pretty much exactly the same as that. In terms of shape, the only thing there's a block there that's different, and I'm wondering if I should drop that in, but I'm not 100%. Then I started to work on these a little bit. I put in some lighting, which I actually quite like. I like the fact that it just drops down and looks like it actually comes out of the ceiling a little bit. Still need to figure out what we're going to do for the walls. I'm thinking some paintings of some kind, but not 100% sure. And we have finally got rid of all the chests everywhere. So that area is completely clear now. The chests have gone from there. They're all down at the bottom, which is a bit of a pain to get to, sure, but it's clean. And this place is starting to look a bit like it should. I have done some clearing of the walls. Oh, I missed a block over there. I've done some clearing of the walls to make them actually uniform. I haven't done this side. And then we will start on patterns to make them look pretty awesome. We've got lots of room to work with. I have done a lot of digging out on this side. So there is a lot of room now there to work with. But that will come a bit later. On this side we're going to build ourselves a woolivator. Just in this area over here. As a nice little way to get up there. Should be good. So I'm going to gather the materials for that and quickly rewatch Wooly's tutorial, which will be linked in the description below, and we'll get building it. I think I'm prepared. Okay, I've got a 2x4 up here. This is generally the width of the woolivator. I've got a bunch of blocks on me. May not have enough repeaters. May have to sort that out. But otherwise, should have enough stuff here. So what we'll do actually is we'll quickly make a bunch more sticky pistons. Sticky pistons are the bread and butter of this build. Okay, so sticky piston goes down there, and that. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. We're not going to use wooden buttons, I've decided. I'm going to use stone buttons. Alright, so some redstone goes in there. There we go. Repeater goes there, it's on 2 ticks. Okay, and then we still need to get our immovable blocks in, and I'm going to be using furnaces for this. Because it needs to be able to transmit power. So I'm going to get some redstone on there, redstone on there, and then what we have is a torch over here. We can put our button, put a button in, boop. And if we get slime block, yeah, okay, yeah, I know about that. Alright, so then a torch goes on here. Three, 4. Torch goes on here. Redstone goes on here. Yeah. Pretty sure that's correct. I will double check shortly. But this... Goodness, I can't remember exactly which way this goes. Let me double check. Okay, I did actually have it right in my head. You put the repeater, this one is on 3 ticks of delay rather than 2. It goes into a block, which goes into these 2 pistons, one facing up, one facing outwards. You need to have non-movable blocks. This is a non-movable block. Then you have that, and basically from here the pattern actually just repeats itself. So, boop. And touch. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Boop. Boop. And here it goes to 2 ticks of delay. And so we go. No. It's up for you. So up. Out. Slime block. Break, break, break. Oh, do, 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 do. Probably gonna get killed by freaking gravel at some point. So even though I'm not making a mess of this, I actually feel like I am. It's because it's Woolly's invention. That's entirely the reason. I feel like I'm making a mess of it because it's Woolly's. I'm sorry, Woolly. Don't hurt me. I won't redstone again, I promise. Boop. Boop. Did I remember to put the redstone, the slime block in there? Yep. Alright, blop. Blop, blop. Back on 2. Furnace. Furnace, furnace. We're nearly there. There we go. Bloop. Right, I would normally just cut away at this point because it's not horribly exciting, but there's not much further to go really. So let's just carry on going blip blip blip. I like redstone. I don't actually use it often enough. I really should. Because I'm not actually bad at it. I just don't use it often, which is kind of stupid, really. Take that one out. Alright. Next bit. I bet no matter how I do this, there's going to be an issue. I just guarantee it. And oh, we're at the dirt part. That's good. That's progress. I forgot to do all of this. Right, that is right, isn't it? 1, 2, no, it's not. Okay. That kind of ruined the flow a little bit. If I try and use it, it's possibly going to kill me. Shall we try it? It's possibly going to kill me. Go. Oh! Oh! Maybe one of them isn't on the right delay. Let's take a look. 1, 2. Oh no! It is. Okay. Alright. It's all good. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna finish off that last one. There's only one more after that, so back in a second. Right, so that's done. We're at the very last bit now, and I believe you just do this and this, and this is where it actually extends out beyond beyond its 2x4 as a legitimate part of the actual build. Woolly, woolly, woolly. What you doing? Okay, so this is where we get the down going. Okay, so it uses this so that when you fall back down, even if you're in the car or without the car, so it doesn't clip you on the way. Obviously, that would be very bad. But we're gonna go with the classic woolly design. Because this works best. And what we want here is a cart. Just let it go down. And we'll go back down over here. And if everything has gone right, it should be just perfect. I think the cart is not exactly in the right spot. I'm not sure how much that actually matters. I can hear you, skeletons. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what actually happens. Oh, obviously. You are not meant to be there. Nice. Works out perfectly. Okay, but because the cart is facing that way... what? Whoops. I want the cart to be facing that way when it's in, so... I wonder if it actually works with just me in it. Let's go. No, it doesn't work. Alright, let's get back up to the top here. Boop. Woo. Parkour skills. Alright, so the way you want this to work, I believe, is that the track should not face that way, face the other way. Yeah, I wonder why that's happening. That's one of the things I don't have a good firm grasp on, is these weird track mechanics. Woo. That's no good. I'm gonna figure this out, and when I do, get back to you in a sec. There we go. I cheated it. If that actually does not work, I'm going to be like moderately upset, I think. Oh, and then I'll just have to deal. It might just be an artifact of minecarts. Minecarts are interesting. Is probably, yeah, okay. It's likely just an artifact of probably the facing. But other than that, I'm really happy with that. Alright, so... Let's get that in there. And... that. I don't suppose I actually need that. Just the one will do. Don't actually have anything there that I can do exactly. It kind of look weird with just the stairs, wouldn't it? But I don't like that it's bare there. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. There we go. 8, I believe, should be enough. Now I kind of wish I'd made these 3. And just dealt with that extra bit being like that. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Whoops. That can stay. Oh, that's handy. That's perfectly handy. Alright. So that sits like that. That. Like that. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. It looks a tiny bit odd, but not horribly so. And then at least it fits in with this. Yeah, okay. That works out, I think. And you in there. And I think what I'll do is I'll replace... Yeah, because none of the blocks here are spawnable, but these blocks are. So maybe replace that with glowstone. Perfect. And so we have our way up to the observatory, which will be up there. So this will be a sort of covered room into a covered hallway that allows you to see outwards, at least, into the mountaintop observatory. Which is going to be awesome. Really awesome. Probably a slightly shorter episode than usual. I haven't actually seen the time for this one. But yeah, quite pleased that I finally caved to peer pressure. Perfect. Thank you very much, Wooly. And thanks to you. You've been a fantastic audience as always, and I will see you next time. Adios.